Hello everyone, it's me Robin. Did you miss me? It's been quite a bit since I've just done a quick video, so I have a few minutes available and I thought I would make a really fast video using the Crocks Rule Cricut Light cartridge, and that should be released. If it's not already out, it should be out shortly on Cricut.com or in your local Walmart. There's some really great Cricut Light cartridges that were just released that will be out shortly. And so I thought I'd use the Crocks Rule. I know my hair's freaking out, guys. The Crocks Rule, and I'm using my new Biggie Punnies 6x8 stamp set from my Pink Stamper Stamps. Now I've just we had a total makeover on my blog. So if you go on my blog, I know people in the past didn't quite know where to order my stamps from. I have quite a few retailers, and if you click on Order Stamps and Product, it will take you to a place where you can order. You get to pick your retailer and decide who you want to order from, and they all carry my stamps. So that should be more helpful. I'm trying to make it easier on my website. We've done a lot of overhauling. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to already have this image cut for you. Now I want to let you know for this card, you can use your Cricut, your baby bug, I call them the baby bug, the little Cricuts that are, you use the 6x12 mat, you can use that. You can use your Cricut Expression, your Cricut Create, your Cricut Expression 2, and you can also use the Imagine to make this card. Okay, I promised you guys a quick video, and that's exactly what this is going to be. I have to go pick up my daughter from a program she has right now. I am using, this is a Walk in the Park paper pack from Echo Park. Echo Park is one of my new love. I love this paper. It's really fun. The packs all coordinate with each other. It's really good quality paper, and it cuts great in the Cricut. And if you don't have the Echo Park paper, and you have the Imagine, you can kind of use whatever pattern you have. Okay, I'm also using, like I said, this is Biggie Punnies. I'm having an issue here. This is Biggie Punnies from my Pink Stamper, and we're going to use a Little Birdie Told Me Your Tweet. I'm using some Stampin' Up! Early Espresso black ink pad. I'm using a 1/16 paper punch. And I'm using some mini brads. I'm not sure which ones yet. I'm also using my paper chomper right here. Dun, da, da, da. And we're going to use the 1/4 side. Actually, let's do the 1/2 side. So 1/2. And the first thing I'm going to do is take my paper. This is white paper, white cardstock. And it is 4.5 by 9. So when you fold it in half, it'll be 4.5 by 4.5. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and chomp these papers first. Chomp the paper first. Okay. It's really easy to do. And what I love about this paper chomper is it will go through chipboard. So if you are making some chipboard albums or using chipboard, this is great for that. Let's go ahead and fold this in half. I don't know where my bone folder is. Okay, here. Go ahead and fold this in half, like so. Okay, this will be the card base right here. And it's going to be like this. Now we're using, I cut this bird out at, let me think, 3 1/4 inches. Like I said, you can use any of your Cricuts to make this. And I used yellow for the back layer, and I used some of the Echo Park paper and the Echo Park paper right here. Now remember that your real dial size button should not be on when you're layering. I'm going to go ahead and attach this on really quick, layer it. And this is two-sided paper, so it's really fun and cool. And here's a little trick on lining it up. If you hold it sometimes, it's easy to get it to layer. If it's supposed to be the same size, that's an easy way to layer it. And then here, I'm going to do this. Okay. So fun to be doing a video again. I'm going to have to make lots this summer. Okay, now, let's see if I'm not really using my trick. Okay, there we go. Now, this is the belly, and that's the bird. Did I tell you that the bird is having babies again? One of them hatched today. So on my door we have we'll have another bundle of baby chickies. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and chomp these two. This is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. This is the Echo Park paper also. And I'm not going to put it down yet, but that's going to go right on here. Now what I can also do is go ahead and chomp these corners too that are already folded in half. Isn't that awesome? So look at that. Gives it a fun look here. Now I'm going to decide where my birdie's going to go down at the bottom, and I'm going to have my saying up at the top. And I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp it first because I'm going to add ribbon in here. And I have a long block, and these are the stamps. And remember, I'm using A Little Birdie Told Me Your Tweet. Now these were designed to be a little bit bigger than my other stamp sets, so you can do funner things and bigger cards. The trick is just lay your stamp up on your table and just put your block on top of it and press. Okay, so that's the trick. Now we're going to go ahead and ink this up. This is early espresso from Stampin' Up. And really ink it up. Now, you don't have to condition my stamps to use them the first time. Usually if you have a high quality photopolymer, you don't have to condition your stamps. You should be able to get a nice inky. Now this stamp pad might be a little dry, so you might want to check your stamp pads also to make sure you have nice and juicy stamp pads. Okay. Alright. Alright, A Little Birdie Told Me Your Tweet. What I love about the clear photopolymer, clear stamps, is that you can just look where you're stamping, press down, and stamp. Ta-da! A Little Birdie Told Me Your Tweet. Isn't that so tweet? Okay, I'm just going to finish this up really quick. I need to decide where I'm going to put my, okay, that's going to be here, and so I want my ribbon. This is just, I think this might be paper tray ink ribbon. It's just some like velvety ribbon. I might have got, like, where'd my tape go? Where's my tape? Okay, I found my pink tape. Okay. So it says, A Little Birdie Told Me Your Tweet. Not so tweet. I think it's so tweety. I need to stop. Okay, now while this is upside down, I'm going to go ahead and just do my adhesive on all four sides to make sure that it's really stuck down. It's not as thick as regular cardstock that I use, so I want to make sure that I apply a lot of adhesive so it lies flat. And I want to open like this, so it's going to say, A Little Birdie Told Me Your Tweet. Look at that. So simple. You guys can do these all by yourself. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, before I add my final ribbon, I am going to take, sorry little birdie, I'm going to take my 1/16 hole punch, and I'm going to punch it right where the eye should be. And instead of using the eye cut, I'm going to pick one of my brads to be the eyeball. So I'm going to try to find a coordinating one. Some of these are Stampin' Up, some of them are not. Some of them are ones that I've had over the years. And I want one, of course, that coordinates. So I might just do a brown. If I can find a brown, that would be lovely. I might use a green, who knows. Okay, let me see. Blue. And let's see here. And let's see. Oh, I'm going to use one over here. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, there is one that kind of coordinates. Let's see, what color should my birdie's eyes be? You know what? I can use this teal because it does coordinate with the wings. See? So cute! You hear my kids in the back. It's actually bedtime, so I'm just trying to finish this up and let them stay up a little bit later. It's Friday night. Okay, now I just need some dimensionals, some pop dots. And I'm almost done with my Totally Tweet card. Okay, I'm going to keep saying that because I think I'm so punny sometimes. Alright, now I'm just putting these on here. I told you this was going to be a totally quick card, and it is. Look at how so cute this is, though. Okay, I'm going to have the bird just right, just right. And then I'm going to take this ribbon and have it go through here if I can, and go ahead and make sure I have it the right way. I do. Okay. And then make it kind of puffier. And I want it to kind of go down. So you can play with your knots while you're pulling. The best thing to do is while it's loose and while you're pulling it is when you kind of shape it how you want it to be. And where are my scissors? Okay. And I'm going to cut it right here. I'm going to cut it right here. Okay, so it's a totally simple card, and I think it is absolutely adorable, and I love this Echo Park paper. Let me zoom it in for you guys. Isn't this so awesome? And I hope you guys have a tweet night. You knew I was going to say that, right? Bye, guys.